Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today I am very excited because we are going to be trying brand new products from Lisa Eldridge. If you're familiar with my channel, you know how much I love Lisa Eldridge, and pretty much all of her products that I've tried have been a big success for me. There is a few exceptions, but we can talk about that at a later time. But today we're going to be trying the new skin tint, a new lip liner, and a new mascara. Very excited because this is a little bit of everything that I get to try from the brand, and of course all of these three products are brand new. They were just released very recently, so I'm super excited. So before we get right into it, please be sure to subscribe. It is super easy and it does help my channel a lot. I hope this light is okay. It is very early in the morning. It's around 8:30, so the light in my room comes in very beautifully, but probably not the best for video. So I do have a lot of bright light directly facing at me. That's why I'm also not facing my vanity, which my vanity is right there, because the light would be impossible. I tried it, but it was super dark. So anyway, you can tell by the title, we're gonna be doing a very exciting try-on. And that is, of course, some new goodies that I got from Lisa Eldridge. If you've been familiar with my channel, you probably know how much I love her lipsticks. I have a lot of them in my collection. You can really see them right now. But I have almost all of them. Not all of them, but almost all of them. So right now she launched a brand new skin tint. I couldn't think. And we're gonna be trying it together. I also picked her new mascara, not as new as this skin tint, but definitely new mascara that she released. And I picked up another or a lip liner from another brand new release. So she released lip liners and the skin tints in this latest release, and I got a beautiful denim patch. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. It's literally 8:30 in the morning and I've been up since like 6:30 in the morning, but my voice is still a little bit rough and I'm pretty sure I look a little bit asleep yet. But anyway, I got a little denim pouch and it is super cute. I think I have literally every single one of this. So there's, in every single release or almost every release, she has a little makeup pouch that usually is free with your purchase. So I got a few of this and I love them. So anyway, with that being said, I think the light is good now, so we can jump right into the try-on. So I was mentioning, I did pick up 3 things and they all came packaged really nicely in a little denim pouch. I've got the Kitten Lash Mascara. So this one, I'm pretty sure was only in black, but I would have to check. But I got it in black and I love the packaging, very beautiful. Just like the lipsticks and like the lip gloss in that beautiful gold packaging. And I also purchased the lip liner in this more, I guess, natural looking shades. I've got mine in the shade 2C. Yeah, 2C. So she came out with, I think, 1, 2, 3. I think 3 different shades or like ranges. And then in neutral, cool, and warm. So there's something in there but I can't get it. So you basically can pick between your skin type. If you have a cool undertone, warm, or neutral. I went for cool, I think because I liked it better than the one that was designed for neutral. I'm more of a neutral skin, I guess. My skin doesn't pull to pink, doesn't pull to yellow, so I'm very much in the middle section. And of course we have the skin tint. I got mine in the shade T7. I also have the foundation. This is a foundation number 11, so I went on the website and it suggested either T6 or T7, but I thought because of the picture that we're showing, T6 looked for a much lighter skin than mine, so I went for T7. I hope this is gonna work, and I do think it will because it's a skin tint after all. And look at how adorable this packaging is. It's like a tiny egg. And of course it matches with the foundation, so I've got both of them. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to do some sort of comparison. I would be very interested myself in doing that. But anyway, enough with the chit chat. I think at this point I can actually switch my camera and have our same usual angle. So let me go ahead and try that, and we can start with the try-on of the skin tint. We're back at our same spot, and we're gonna be trying first the skin tint and then the other goodies. So for the skin tint, I want to leave my skin the way it is. So I only have my skincare, like my morning skincare. There's no primer, and I'm not going to add any because I want to see how the skin tint works by itself. So usually I would go for a more hydrating or a glowy primer depending on how I'm feeling. But today, just skincare. And I'm gonna be applying with my fingers. That is just my personal preferred way of applying skin products or like base products, and especially if it's gonna be a skin tint. So I'm just adding probably that much is what I added first on each side, and then a little bit extra right here. So that's all we have. And I'm going to start blending with my fingers. These are really good match. Oh, that's really nice. That is really nice. Did you see that? And it does have a little bit of a glow. Here is, well, just a swatch, right? But there's no really glow on my skin. Look at how much glow that delivered. Ooh, that looks very good. That looks amazing. I really like it. Lately, I think I've mentioned this in my yearly favorites. I've been really more into skin tints and barely grabbing any foundations. So this is just perfect. It is very, very minimal coverage. I don't think it claims to have much coverage. It doesn't say really on the box, but it's a skin tint. So it's just going to provide a better look to her natural face. It's gonna enhance, and I mean, it did provide a little bit of coverage, and my skin just overall looks much better now with that. You saw how much I applied, very little, like 3 dots almost, not dots, but like 3 little squeezes of the product, and this is what the face is looking like. I think it looks very lovely. There is no scent. By the way, I didn't mention that there's no scent. And again, this is not an actual foundation, so there's not gonna be barely any coverage. So don't expect this to be a foundation. Don't treat it as a foundation and be like, oh, why didn't it cover? Because you can see there have like a redness little pimple there, and it's still showing. That's not what a skin tint is. So I think it looks very pretty, and it did add a very pretty subtle glow. You can see my cheeks, like it almost looks like I have a very lightweight highlighter, and I really love that. So let me just real quick read what it says here. It says fresh, luminous, and light coverage tint in a feel-good formula made of 78% skincare ingredients for replenished, healthy, and plumped looking skin. Exactly. So this is just going to make your skin as it is just look better. And I definitely think that was achieved. And I love that subtle glow. It's very pretty. My skin is definitely aging. I'm in my late 30s, so whenever, I'm not even joking, I think I saw a TikTok where it says like one day you're just gonna wake up ugly and you can't help it. And I think I'm in that stage of my life that I wake up, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is not what I looked like before. But that being said, whenever I do a full face of makeup and I am wearing a full face with a thicker foundation, sometimes I don't like how it looks. It makes me feel like too heavy. So this just looks perfect. I really love it. I think it looks very natural, but enhances your skin, making it look much, much better. So anyway, I think I love it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna go ahead and do my usual makeup, including of course my corrector. I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow, nothing like that, nothing heavy, because of course this is going to be a very natural day, and that is how I've been in general doing my makeup. Very natural, barely any, I don't think I've used eyeshadow in a very long time. I'm going to still cover the whiteness around my face, including my eyes and a little bit of my mouth, but that's why I wanted to show you first how it looks like, because there will be more coverage, but not because of the skin tint, but because I want to cover those more white areas on my face. But that's what I always do even when I'm wearing a skin tint or when I'm wearing a foundation. So that doesn't really change. So anyway, now I feel much more alive with that darkness under my eyes gone. So I'm gonna do my regular makeup, including my full coverage foundations, concealers, and then we'll be back so we can try the Kitten Lash Mascara and the lip liner. We're back needing some mascara and lip. So for the mascara, we're gonna be using, of course, the Kitten Lash Mascara by Lisa Eldridge. This was released before the skin tint, just a little bit before, and she released it with also a black eyeliner, like a liquid eyeliner. I didn't pick that one because I know I barely ever use liquid liner anymore, and especially now, you will barely ever catch me with anything but mascara. If something, I'll do a bit of a wing line with a dark eyeshadow, but that's about it. So I didn't pick that up, but mascara, of course, I love and I use every single day. And I feel like I have a little fluff or maybe one of my baby's hair in my face, but I can't find it. So let's move on with the mascara. I'm gonna show you the wand. It is one of those plastic spiky ones, which I also really love. I think I prefer this kind to the regular brush. So let's go ahead and try it. I think you can see pretty good, but I'm gonna get a little bit closer. That's barely one coat. That looks very pretty. It's separating the lashes very nicely. I like that it's separating the lashes really nice. And by the way, I think you're gonna be able to hear it, but Pinto right now, my eldest, my senior baby, is snoring pretty badly right here next to me. So if you hear any snores, that's him. So yeah, I'm trying to build it up. That's probably as much as I can build it up, but you can see the difference. I feel like my eye, well, I don't feel, it definitely looks much bigger, much brighter. I'm going to do a reapplication, so I'm gonna go back and do one more. See if we can build it up. It's giving really good length, which I love, and it's separating the lashes very good. It's not providing as much volume, like it's not giving a ton of volume, but I think it looks very good in a more natural way. But at the same time, because it's separating every lash, I think that it's kind of like grabbing every little lash and doing its thing. So I don't think this is going to be my favorite because as more as I'm applying, it kind of like it's getting them together too much. So I'm trying to go back, and I think this is going to be perfect for whenever I use a mascara that's more volumizing, and then I'm gonna go for this one and then re-up, like, you know, together with a more volumizing. This is very lengthening. If you like more, I don't want to call this natural because it's definitely not natural. I've had other mascaras that are very, very natural. This one I think would be an in-between. Like if you don't like, I don't want to say clumpy mascara, but if you don't like too much volume, or you want to go for a more natural everyday look with a more elevated lash, I think this one is for you. Lashes are all done, and I think I do really like it. I think it's going to be more of that everyday look. You can definitely build it up as I did, and I don't know, this one is just because my lash in general is shorter than this side, but I think it looks very pretty. I think it's going to be a perfect everyday mascara. So now let's move on with the lip liner. I did pick up the shade 2C. She has, so 1-0, I think only, yeah, 1-0, and then 1, 2, and 3 in shades, ranges, but then on all of those three, she has a neutral, a warm, and a cool. So I picked the cool because I thought I was gonna get a 2 neutral, but I think I preferred this shade. I thought that 2N was a little darker. So I think it's gonna be perfect, very similar to my lip shade. At least that's what it looks like. So let's go ahead and try it. I don't like to overline my lips ever. Even whenever I do only wear lip liner, I feel like sometimes my bottom lip looks a little too big for my liking, too plumped. I don't know. So I like to keep on the line. I don't ever like to overline, and I just messed it up here. I'm gonna stop talking. That was the perfect shade. When I saw it, I thought it was gonna be very pretty and very similar to my actual lip color. And I think this is perfect. I really love it. The lip pencil is very soft. It just glides on my lips very easily. I don't remember, like, I can't tell right now if I'm not comparing them side to side, like wearing them, how her other lip liners are, but I'm pretty sure it's almost the same formula. It felt very comfortable as my other ones. I think I have 3 from her line, or maybe 2, I don't remember, but they are very soft. I don't have a lot of lip liners because I barely ever use them, and if I do, I prefer to go for something closer to my lip liner or like nude shades, very light pinks. So this is perfect. This might be literally the shade of my lips, which is very interesting and I really love it. So let me go ahead and not do any lipstick. I was thinking about going for velvet blush lightly, but I want to go for a very natural look. So I think I'm gonna go for just lip gloss. This one is Petal, of course, by Lisa Eldridge. So that's where we're gonna be topping it off. I want to have a few more, or just one more of her lip glosses that are more on the clear side, because these ones are very tinted. So see, the color is very pretty though, but I feel like this would have been perfect with a clear lip gloss or like a jelly type that it's not really tinted. Actually, never mind. The lip gloss worked perfect with the lip liner. I think it gives a very natural pinkish hue to the lips, and it's so pretty by itself, like with no actual lipstick underneath. I think this is going to be my go-to lip combo. It's super pretty. And here is the final look. I love the skin tint. I think it's gonna be perfect. I've been literally grabbing 1 or 2 skin tints in my rotation for the past year, so this is going to be a fresh new one, which I'm very excited to continue to use. It's gonna be perfect for whenever I also don't want to do much, but just throw in this, and then my corrector for the darkness under my eyes, this mascara and this lip combo. That's gonna be perfect. Maybe add a bit of a glow or blush, and that's about it. But this is so pretty. I love this. This is definitely a good one. Even if you are someone who likes more heavier coverage, you can always achieve more coverage whenever you pinpoint in areas you want, like I do. In my case, of course, it's the white patches around my eyes and around my mouth, but that will give your face a more natural looking skin, even if you do have concealer. If you don't go on and obviously do your full face with concealer, which I've seen a lot of people do that on TikTok, like, oh, I'm not wearing any base, but then they go on with like a full-on corrector or concealer and then pretty much full coverage their faces. But if you go with this, something very lightweight, very natural, very skin-like, and then just pinpoint the areas you need more coverage, I think the skin looks so much better. Makeup, of course, it's to each their own, but in my eyes, whenever you see someone in real life and they're wearing a full face, you can tell sometimes that, you know, maybe it's too cakey, it doesn't look natural, but I think that for me, the best way is going lighter on your base and then just adding as you go with other products. But I think this is beautiful, and it makes me look very glowy and natural, which is my perfect and preferred kind of makeup. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like always, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!